actually blatantly honest.
Very much so.
That open when
No.
when you have,
You got to fake it till you make it.
he could be special to turn it up, obviously.
Three-point shooting for Wisconsin was a big factor in that first half.
It was a big factor. 41% from behind the line. This is who they are, their identity. And they're able to take advantage, getting looks, and really the dribble penetration, Raph. You get the help and knocking down open threes. They need more of that attack mode and step up with confidence for downtown.
There's nobody in there to negate. Obviously, that 5 out been tough.
This is a Wisconsin team that comes in number 9 in the country in offensive rating, according to KenPom. The defensive numbers, 61 in the nation.
Cadeau on Rhodey. If I were him, I would drive him. On the switch now. Bielyauskas.
It's a block right there by Mara.
I would look for Michigan to be quicker, get it side to side. A little more action, a little more meaning in their offense.
See if Cadeau can get his fingerprints all over this second half for Michigan. Lendeborg gives it up. Burnett aggressive.
Good
Mara inside. Missed it, but a foul.
And right away, a better set. All moves side to side. You get action downhill. You see the offensive execution there leading to Mara at the basket. So the presence of Cadeau paying off on that first possession.
And they got into it very quickly.
Yes.
Foul was called on Austin Rapp, his third.
Now, you might say they really run a lot of stuff, Michigan. No back screens as they did there. No side to side.
Mara shoots it at 54%. The stroke, though, is pretty good. Cadeau, those 2 early fouls, so Michigan had to get by with a point guard by committee.
They really got to do a better job using their power game, too. These inside guys can be dynamite.
1 out of 2 for Mara. The rebound is handled by Rapp, the transfer from Portland. So Michigan's got a 1-point lead.
Really put pressure on the wing defenders as well with this spread.
Cadeau on Rhodey, trying to maybe hide him a little bit, not having to guard Blackwell or Boyd, pick up another foul.
Swing it. Bielyauskas will drive it, and he's fouled. Mara stumbling at the end of the play. He's very mature. Alexis Bielyauskas, you can feel that experience when he's on the floor and the ability to stretch the floor. Let's check in with Tracy.
In Michigan with their worst offensive half of the season, but Dusty May said, let's look at the positives. He said the wheels were about to fall off, and we found a way. We regrouped, and we came together. He said Yaxel is being too passive. He's like a fish out of water. He needs to bring it in this second half. And he said in the paint, his guys are waiting on officials. They're driving and flopping. They need to get back to playing with confidence.
Now, this is pretty common around college basketball, but Michigan, their top 5 scorers were not on last year's team. It speaks to how many changes there are from team to team around the country. You've got to find chemistry and then ride that chemistry into the match.
I love the way he admonishes himself, though. Actually, very busy on the up. They perk when he moves. Those dribble handoff here.
It's the 4th tie of the day, knotted at 29 apiece. Cadeau using the screen from Johnson, trying to protect against Rhodey. Now a switch. Wants to take him off the dribble. Pretty. But he missed it on the teardrop. Rebound. Mara is there with the touch.
And, of course, the dribble drive punishes everybody. Everybody under the ring. Big fella Lumen finishing the deal.
5 points now for Di Mara, the junior. 2-point lead for Michigan.
Mara's got to chase. Very tough for him, that far from the rim. He's got to help, and there's the drop coverage. Got a kick out.
Boyd, sneaky play, couldn't finish it, slept out of there and saved. Shot clock is winding out. Off balance. Bielyauskas, he squared, but he missed it short. Cadeau up the floor. Lendeborg handles it, and the layup doesn't go. The follow does, crashing the boards. Burnett.
How about his hustle? He never gave up on the play. Pretty good sequence, but things aren't going good, Grant. Obviously, stirred up defensively, a little more action activity, get some open floor opportunities.
Right away, you can see the defense ratcheting up here. Michigan, now Wisconsin out of sorts with their offensive execution.
Wisconsin started the day 6 of 10 from 3-point range. They've made just 1 of their last 9 from beyond on the arc.
A pretty good recovery here.
Hey, Blackwell's got to get a touch.
Shot clock is winding down. Blackwell, the step back three. Off the rim, rebounded by Mara. Get it ahead, Burnett. Get into a set here with Cadeau. And he's fouled outside by Rhodey. Rhodey makes a bunch of defensive plays. He's averaging over a block per game, over a steal per game.
Yeah, you can just see Cadeau back on the floor. He could have used a screen or a hit and follow, which he did. A little more rhythm and rhyme to what they're trying to run.
And Michigan looking more like themselves here on this offensive end.
Plenty of time to work with on the shot clock. 17:04 mark of the second half. Michigan up by 4 against Wisconsin.
I'm with you, Raph. I'd like to see Michigan post up a little bit more. Get the big guys involved.
Cadeau puts some English on it.
He can finish, though. That was good. But again, they're locked with their opponent, though. They're on Mara or Johnson, so he can finish at the rim.
Boyd can't answer. Box out as Burnett lost his footing. The free ball. Rat knew he missed it. Rebound. Johnson goes into the front row and just took out a little bit of piping.
And Wisconsin, good looks, though.
Yeah, 0 of 5 from the three-point line here in the second half. You see Johnson unable to secure the rebound and not making excuses, but this is their third game in a row. And maybe those shots now are starting to be a little bit short for Greg Gard. But they're getting the good looks and open looks that they normally get.
They have just 3 points in just about 8 minutes of game time, bridging the first and second half. So Wisconsin has gone cold here. Blackwell goes down, saves it. Fans wanted to travel.
He's got to go to the rim, I think. Dean Boyd turn heads a little bit.
Boyd off the bounce, challenges.
Pretty good coverage.
Blackwell, a couple of pumps, steps through and scores.
The patience, huh?
Next level right there. The pump, gather, great balance, footwork, big time shot. They needed a score there on that possession, Wisconsin.
They were 0 of 6 from the field before that bucket from John Ice Blackwell.
Little horns look.
Cadeau is fouled by Blackwell. And it's going to be 3 free throws, or is it? The question is going to be whether or not he was in the shooting motion.
Saying no. But
That's smart right there. Savvy, felt the contact, tried to go right into his shooting motion. Could have very well been 3 shots, as you said, Ian. Now Blackwell, those 3 fouls.
It's a major issue for this team.
35-31 Michigan. Lindaborg, the spin to the rim.
And Wisconsin was not ready to play on that inbounds pass. What footwork, what a big guy.
A skill like that, you never lose confidence.
And Michigan now up by 6. Boyd one-on-one with McKinney. Swing it. Carrington. Good defense there by Cadeau. Carrington got caught in the air and he turns it over. Gale gives it right back. Boyd, 3 on the way. Short. And it's rebounded by Cadeau. Numbers shot out of a cannon. Cadeau is fouled by Boyd.
Save the basket.
An extended 19-5 run for Michigan. They've got the lead in the second half over Wisconsin. You're watching the TIAA Big Ten Tournament.
With all these Hilton Honors points, I could stay for free.
At the Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives. What about the canopy in Paris?
Hilton Honors, babe.
When you want points that can take you anywhere, anytime, it matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay.
Nothing beats March. Or 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card.
Someone say 3?
Caitlin, she lives for the 3s.
From way down the counter.
Oh, no cheese?
3 scoops. She scores.
Is that pistachio? Uh-oh, she's here. Oh!
Splash.
Oh, y'all see it? Oh! That's it?
Off the glass.
My face is not a backboard.
With the new IHOP value menu, all your breakfast faves, like pancakes, eggs, and bacon, are just $6 every day. Cheesy scrambles, French toast, and omelets with pancakes, all $6 each. The new value menu, every day at IHOP.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I did not check just how permanent my body paint was.
Your student body president, Stephen Long.
Checking Allstate first was a great idea. Not checking if the body pain was permanent, not my finest moment. Yeah, check Allstate first. You can save hundreds. Rock chalk.
When your phone plan's as good as Visible, you've got to tell your people.
Great, I don't have any service.
Have you heard of Visible? Unlimited data, $25 a month. You should join now.
I don't have any service.
I'll share my hotspot.
We're data lovers 25.
I got it.
Unlimited data and hotspot, all on Verizon, America's best 5G network. It's the ultimate wireless hack for those in the know.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Tell your people. Plans starting at $25 a month, taxes and fees included. Visible. Live in the know.
I've been waiting so long in the sunshine of your love.
1, 2, 3, throw.
Allstate, you're in good hands. Here in Chicago, Michigan 37, Wisconsin 31 in the first of two semifinals. Let's take a look at who brings it home, presented by Wayfair.
And Wisconsin limit the live ball turnovers, had a few there, 8 in the first half, leading to easy baskets, and they got a defensive rebound against the length and size of Michigan.
And attitude on the other end. Cadeau back on the floor, you got your penetration. Quicker into their offensive sets. I'd like to see a more power game as well, but Cadeau really the key to this team, the catalyst all year, but more importantly right now.
And you've seen the difference here in the second half.
Absolutely. The head, he runs it. Of course, you saw him at Carroll. I hate to bring his name up in front of you, but the only thing at Carroll, once in a while, he didn't shoot it as well. But this year, he has been terrific.
I thought we were playing nice today.
Nope, apparently that's temporarily.
Wisconsin has missed 12 of its last 13 threes. Cadeau, the banker, goes down for Cadeau.
He scores because the bigs lock their people.
And this is the largest lead of the day for Michigan. Remember, first meeting, Michigan gave up 91 points to Wisconsin, the most points they've given up to any team this season. Quite a different story here today. Just over 5 minutes gone by in the second half. Wisconsin got a win on Thursday over Washington, 85-82. Backed it up with an OT win against Illinois.
Well, like that powerful kid, good squeeze it,
turns it over.
Good screener.
10 turnovers, and they give it right back. Gale couldn't catch it. Wisconsin running the other way. Boyd aggressive to the rim, but he doesn't get the roll.
And a tough night, a tough afternoon for Boyd. 3 of 15 from the field.
Cadeau lines it up. Got a 3.
And that's all made by him. He gave it up early. McKinney didn't take the bad shot. He resumed position. Cadeau and knocked it down.
And in their loss in Ann Arbor, he had 19 points in the second half. So capable of big performances in the second.
And now Wisconsin needs points. Blackwell short. Rebound dug out by Boyd. He floats it up and in.
Gamer doesn't give up on plays.
Sometimes you're struggling. You just got to see that ball go through the hoop. But right now, 4 of 16 from the field, coming off a 38-point performance against Illinois yesterday.
Nick Boyd has 9 points.
Cadeau's getting what he wants. Look at, he drags the left, give him a good open look.
But McKinney misses from downtown, and it's cleared by Blackwell. Blackwell motors towards the rim. Blackwell has got another gear. The banker goes, and the foul.
Both ends of the floor this kid plays. I think good hang time.
And the strength right there. I mean, he's attacking Morez Johnson there.
How about this?
Cadeau, you mentioned giving up the ball, getting it back, catch and shoot. And then right there going right into the chest of Morez Johnson. The strength, the concentration, and the kiss, as someone said, along the way.
And Mara will check in, replacing Johnson, who just picked up the foul. Blackwell converts at the line. He shoots it at 86%. And Wisconsin cuts it to 6. Blackwell leads all scores with 13.
And they didn't have this without Cadeau on the floor. He's organizing everything. Where to go, what play to be run, down and through. Now he'll give a little back screen, get the big at the rim, and pop.
And it's not as frenetic.
No, just all side to side, a little more rhythm.
Mara,
either hand.
Missed it with the left, gets it back, floats it up. Good, and the hard.
I don't understand why you can't block his shot. The reach is Incredible.
The wingspan is 7'7" for Adai Mara, the Spaniard.
How about the footwork to get there?
Well, great footwork, but they say you can't teach height. Right there in great length. No personality as well.
Now he plays with a smile on his face. There's a fire there from Mara. Played at UCLA his first 2 years and then was just looking for a more expanded role. Michigan offered it, and it's been a perfect fit.
Well, he is smiles on their faces because he gets along with everybody.
Well, what do you insinuate?
They transpose here on occasion.
Well, they shot 27% in the first half. They're shooting 64% in the second half. Wisconsin dealing with some foul trouble. 12:55 to play here in the second half.
Well, you got him at the top of the key a little late. Oh, goodness.
Bieldiauskas gives it up for Boyd.
Again, the pick and pop.
Rockwell, stop and go. It's blocked by Mara. Look at this. Up ahead. McKinney couldn't jam it. Getting back Carrington.
How about Braden not giving up on that play? We saw that earlier. Axel Lundeberg. Retaliation. But no balance at the end of it. It all starts because it is blocked. How about that? I think about that's why they like to drop coverage. They'll give you the 2, but tremendous effort.
Will Cheddar will check in. Great chase down by Braden Carrington.
Have to go out of the game now to rest for the timeout. And this is, again, let's see who steps up and runs the show.
Mara's got 8 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 blocks. He came in averaging 2.6 blocks per game.
And teams just continue to try to go at him. Blackwell, you know, he has no fear. Obviously has had a great tournament, a great season getting into the paint. But Mara is just on another level as a rim protector in college basketball.
Well, as a perimeter player, you got to love it. You lead them to them. You can gamble a little bit more. Just amazing the difficulty in checking the time.
They are. Larry Scarrato and Jeff Anderson are at the scorer's table, just making sure they have the clock correct. The shot clock reset, and the ball had not hit the rim, and I think that was their issue. Why was that shot clock reset? It was not a change of possession. They're going to put 20 on the shot clock. But the ball did seem to hit the rim on the block. Back it into Mara. They stay at home. Mara turns. Now he's in a crowd. Dishes inside, and they get the deuce to Lindeborg. Slick pass from Mara.
The cut was great to be there, though. Great anticipation by Youngster.
And now the lead is double figures for Michigan. Wisconsin has made just 1 3 in their last 14 attempts. Wisconsin's largest lead was 8.
Nice gamble.
Almost.
Yeah.
Carrington sticks it from long range.
And that gamble led to that open Carrington 3 right there. If you're going to go for it, make sure you can get that steal. It's leaving a little bit of life here for these Badgers.
Wisconsin, the 5 seed here in the Big Ten tournament. Mara, he's going to fire. The line drive is off. And Carrington, crashing the glass, comes away with the board.
And Mara 2 for 7 for the year.
Keep the ball moving. Jones takes it in.
Nice.
Dishes. Open look. Bieldiauskas can't hit the 3.
Again, legs. They're getting the opportunities now. Why not switch the 5-man? Like, let somebody else be the ball screener up there. Chris Mara is the guy guarding them.
Now, right now, it's McKinney against Bieldiauskas, and McKinney rattles home a tray.
You know he can put it on the deck.
50-39, Michigan. He's got 10 points off the bench. Jones gets cut off by Gale. We are under 11 minutes to play.
They're really not able to turn the corner much.
Rhodey knocked away by McKinney. Retrieved. Carrington's jumper doesn't go. And Carrington ended up on his backside. Numbers the other way. Gale trying to take the timeout.
Eddie play, but that's what he does best. Mara shortens that floor. He's got a baseball pass with some heat on it. And how about this one, Grant? Not bad for a guy who drives.
50-39, Michigan up double figures.
AT&T's been carrying America's calls since the 1800s. When you've been around that long, you can spot a hustle coming from a mile away. T-Mobile is the master of breaking promises. While they stay caught up in untruths, AT&T keeps building what matters, a network you can rely on. Right, Graham? When you compare, there's no comparison. Plain talk, strong signal, nothing better.
Special Agent Gibbs, NIS.
NBC News Origins is all new, CBS Tuesday. Donald Trump is driving up our costs and rigging the system for billionaires while you pay the price. I'm Jason Estevez. As governor, I'll tackle Trump's chaos head on. I'll use every tool that we have. Take Trump to court and I'll pass legislation to protect our families. I'll end the billions in tax giveaways to AI data centers and instead put more money in your pockets. I'll invest in universal child care and we're going to expand Medicaid. Georgia, it's time to fight back.
Fences are failing all over the park. John, I can't get Jurassic Park back online without...
Whoa, this place is awesome. By the way, you should have plugged this in.
Well, this is going to be a lovely weekend.
If you like pina colada.
Well, take it. My arms are longer. Do the roar again.
A whole new species of Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years. Life's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel protected. Good thing we're covered. And safe drivers can save too. Also, your family's free too. And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive. So while they're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Watch CBS News Atlanta, weeknights 6 and 11.
Tonight, 8:30 Eastern, over on CBS Sports Network. Don't miss the Conference USA title game. Kennesaw State and Louisiana Tech. They're going head-to-head for a chance to head to the big dance. And here in Chicago, Michigan up 11 on Wisconsin. Right now, a look at the All-State season recap. And for the Big Ten, Yaxel Lindegård won the Player of the Year. Coach of the Year was split. Dusty May voted by the media. Fred Hoiberg got the honor through the coaches. Keaton Wagler of Illinois, Freshman of the Year. Braden Frager is the Sixth Man of the Year. Nebraska, and Mara, the Defensive Player of the Year for Michigan, and we've seen that block-shotting prowess on display.
They still out of the timeout, little backstring, get him to the box.
Mara, ball fake.
He finds people.
Again, Lindegård rocks the rim, and it's Mara with a perfect setup.
It's so smart. I mean, you know that when he has the ball, he wants to pass, and a beautiful cut there from Lindegård. Mara is a handful on that low block.
Catching fire, wrap. That's an air ball, and Wisconsin really having issues here offensively.
Legs, and you can see the body language too. Shoulders drooping a little bit. I could be late. Mine drooped a lot. Post game. Little fatigue setting in, and a big fella find it. Dump off. Send it in. Axel to the rescue.
We're down by 40.
They said we couldn't toast our sandwiches, but we did. They said we couldn't make a euro, but we did. So let's go out there and score how many?
40 points.
We're down by 40. Toasted sandwiches at Jimmy John's. Oh, that's good.
At Wayfair, delivery and setup can be as easy as, well, doing nothing.
That was fast.
Room of choice delivery and fast expert setup.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
All right, next we need a
suggestion.
Enchiladas. Sacrifice.
Okay, great.
Like how you don't have to sacrifice great coverage to save on insurance when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Maybe something a little less specific.
You forgot to say yes and. It's like Simon Says for them.
Capital One Bank guy invited us to crash at his spot.
And I planned something special. March Madness themed sleepover.
I never got invited to one as a kid.
Why am I not surprised?
This is so you never forget about no fees or minimums on checking accounts.
Look, oh.
Hi, is Allie there?
Allie who?
Allie, you just got dunked on. And his bracket. Busted. Never fall asleep first, Chuck.
It's a historic season.
Come on out, Zach Brown.
A new Survivor 50. CBS Wednesday at 8/7 Central.
The group has staged terror activities across the globe. And we have intel that there are more attacks planned.
CIA is all new. CBS Monday after FBI.
CBS Sports coverage of the Big Ten tournament is sponsored by Wayfair. Every style, every home. Capital One. What's in your wallet? And by Jimmy John's New Heroes. Order at jimmyjohns.com. Second half action here at the United Center. Let's check out our fast analysis presented by AT&T. The impact that Lindenborg's having on both ends of the floor.
Purdy, by his own admission, said this one got him going at the end of the half, but he just is amazing how he doesn't give up on a play. He's really creative in his understanding of where to be, how to cut, how to present himself. I know Grant feels that he's really got a lot more to give maybe on the offensive end.
I think he does. But look, you said it best. Not really scoring like we're accustomed to seeing, with steals, blocks. He has assists, rebounds, just has a complete game. Makes an impact even when he's not putting the ball in the basket.
And the defense is clamping down Wisconsin. Number 2 in the nation in field goal percentage defense, 38%. Wisconsin now shooting 29% from the field.
They run something nice out of every timeout. This is the America's play to get it to the big fella.
And Mara with the full extension.
And you see that out of this half, the point of emphasis from Dusty May is get the ball inside tomorrow. I mean, he's touched it 4 or 5 times this half. And something good has happened.
10 points, 5 blocks for Adai Mara. And they have 18 points in the paint in the second half, so that has been the focus. Blackwell, give it up for Rapp, and he sticks the triple.
They needed that. They were 1 for 11 3-pointers in this second half until that shot. So Wisconsin trying to stay attached. They're going to have to figure out how to guard Mara, though.
Yeah, they're just riding them right here. This is what he does. He finds people opposite, got a great vision.
Kinney has it go over the backboard, out of bounds. So the winner here, first of 2 semifinals, will play the survivor of UCLA and Purdue. That's coming up here on CBS from the United Center.
You know, every year you get the preseason analysis of teams. Wisconsin's not, they'll be okay. They end up pretty good every single year. They go back to Bo's days and right through Greg.
Jojauskas had nowhere to go to initially. Carrington lets it fly. Money.
You're going to get anything you want. Mara is not going to come out.
Right now, Wisconsin, no quit in this group right here. Back-to-back 3-pointers out of that last timeout.
And this is just ride the big fella.
Badgers are trying to advance to their 3rd straight Big Ten tournament title game.
How much closer, right? He walked, yeah.
He did. No, an offensive foul on Mara.
And he didn't have to do that right there. He got good position. Just use your size and go right up at the rim. Mara there spinning baseline, and it's a little extra shove, elbow.
They let the first one go.
They did.
It was the second one that Jeff Anderson blew the whistle. And that's the second foul on the 7-footer Mara.
Right now, if Wisconsin scores, maybe gets a 3. That could be a little interesting.
And they know they can get a shot with this high ball screen.
Boyd has not shot it well, 4 of 16, but he's always dangerous. Comes to the ball.
You got to turn the corner and get Armour all the way down to get to the lookout side. There you go.
Oh, good rotation there by Gale.
It was a great read.
Blackwell, swing, corner. Carrington got the defender in the air. Shot clock winding down. Blackwell, short on a three. Long rebound. And it's tracked down by Gale.
That's what they do, though. With you mentioned Gale trying to, the rotation was beautiful. They complement one another.
Cadeau running the show with his team up by 9. Cadeau, way off. Rebounded by Rapp. Boyd up the floor in a hurry. Boyd, got him.
Pretty good balance. Nobody under on the bench. The southpaw. No quitting this kid.
8-0 run, 7-point game, just over 7 minutes to go. Cadeau makes his move, creates some space. Bank shot, yes.
How about his strength, too, to discard. Big time kiss.
And when Michigan needs a bucket, I mean, he is that guy that just can go get it at any time.
Boyd protects. Carrington had a notion. We're going to hit 7 minutes to play.
Boyd has a mismatch here with Johnson.
Boyd gets around him, loses his footing. The jumper by Rapp. It's good! Long distance bomb by Rapp.
Took him longer to pick it up than shoot it. A long way down.
Wisconsin cuts it to 6. Two-man game, Cadeau. Outside Johnson. He'll pull the trigger. Off the heel. And it's claimed by Bilyauskas.
He doesn't take many of them. He's got 11 made. More like a power game.
Boyd.
Same thing. He drags people.
Rapp, look in. Yes, sir!
This is special.
Special, but how about Boyd riding the hot hand, the recognition. Get the ball to Rapp and let him operate.
Wisconsin right now, lightning in a bottle. 14-2 run.
And just because they shoot the ball the way they do, that's why they get back into these double-digit leads. What's going on?
They're bleeding the clock.
Bleeding the clock. Huh? Yeah. Thought I missed something.
How about Greg saying to us about the toughness? He saw this early in the year against Purdue when they were down.
Yep.
Competitive, stick-to-itiveness.
Cadeau, the spin, missed it off the window.
Again, they got numbers if they want.
5-on-4, Cadeau gets up, and now balanced. Rapp, again? Yes! Austin Rapp is out of this world!
Kanicki looks pretty good with his ankle the way he ran out here.
Oh, man.
Austin Rapp, the Aussie, is in a different dimension. Got a tie game.
Excuse me, can I have your attention, please? Buffalo Wild Wings Big Six for $19.99 is the perfect meal for two. Your choice of 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Big Six meal for 2 for $19.99. Grab a friend and head to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Good boy, Timber.
You guys okay back there? Yeah. Okay. What was this one? Do you remember? Follow the leader. This
Hands-free highway driving for a hands-on life.
That's okay.
Ford Blue Cruise.
Get the latest Galaxy for $0 at Verizon. And use Circle to search with Google to swipe the whole new look.
So hot.
Yeah? You get chilly?
Now at Verizon, get the new Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus for $0. No trade-in needed.
Forgot about the shoes.
Yo, look, those two.
This is Freshpet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors, no compromises. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real fresh food belongs in everybody's bowl.
I'm a star of your team. Check out my game day drip. It's custom. Forget the game. You're watching me. Who loves you? And if you don't have the right auto coverage, you'll be paying for that yourself. So switch to Allstate. You can save hundreds.
That's cold.
Our game summary here in Chicago. Wisconsin now with 13 three-pointers. They made 15 in the first meeting in January. One of two losses Michigan has endured this year, the other to Duke. Ian Eagle, Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, Tracy Wolfson. They have 6 double-digit comebacks this season, Wisconsin does. That's the most in the nation.
When you shoot a high volume of three-pointers and you shoot them at a high percentage, you hit no lead is safe, Raf, at all.
And great. They believe in themselves.
Yes.
Step for them, obviously. And some people have a bad rap sheet. This kid has no misdemeanors. He's just able to knock down some shots. Beautiful. Get those puppies organized. The Aussie with the stroke. And why not deliver on time? Drill. Big time deal.
17-2 run over the last 3 minutes and 57 seconds. Send it over to Tracy.
You just mentioned that run, but absolutely no panic in that Michigan huddle. Dusty May looking at his team and laughing. He said, we're going to be just fine. Just take a real deep breath. They all stood there. They took a deep breath together. He said, let's regroup and go back out there.
Michigan with possession. Tie game, just over 5 minutes to play. Lendeborg feed it inside to Mara. Ball fake. Mara. 10 to shoot. Spins and slams. Mara with the dexterity and the fancy footwork.
And the patience there. Just took his time. When you're that big with the footwork and you can just elongate to the rim.
Wisconsin sort of gave up on the defense, though, too.
But they relaxed.
With that arm, yeah.
12 points, 7 rebounds, 5 blocks for Adai Mara, and Michigan is up by 2.
And right out of the timeout, they always get him a touch. Bodies exchange.
Blackwell swing. Rapp gives it up. 10 on the timer. Blackwell makes his move on Lendeborg. Ball fake.
Pretty good reaction. Mara.
Blackwell looking for a Rapp. He will fire.
He's not human. He's not. That'll take you out of a switching defense. You got to cover number 22.
This has been a rapper's delight.
He was talking to both of us about Andrew Gage, his countryman who played at Seton Hall. He shoots it like him.
And Wisconsin leads by 1. Mara, he traveled.
Nice, a late little trap there by Boyd, causing some confusion. You said it best on the other end. Great drive. And he could have swung it right there, but Rap City from the corner. Oh my, what a performance here by this young man.
6'10", 238 pounds from Melbourne, Australia.
Didn't play in the first game against Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's when Bilowskis went off that particular game.
Hand it to Boyd. Under 4 minutes to go. Wisconsin up by 1.
Pretty cross.
Boyd drives, kick. Another one. Rapp. Oh, it's ridiculous. Austin Rapp is stuck on automatic.
Oh my.
18 points, all in the second half.
Ride that hot hand.
Lendeborg, the spin, dish, Mara, they give that to him, and he nails it.
Ooh, Blackwell okay. Foul.
But how about Boyd on that last drive? I mean, just sucking the defense and looking for Rapp. Absolutely wanted to get him the ball. I don't think you leave Rapp at all. If you're Lendeborg, you stay in his chest, body to body, no matter what.
No more automatic switching, or yes.
Yeah, stay attached.
Boyd drives, floats, short, rebound, the reach of Mara. Michigan down by 2.
Offense
going the other way.
All right, I think. No.
Johnson made contact with Carrington.
Yeah, Ronnie loves to load up in that lane. That's one of the reasons you get back and balance the floor. Meet before the post-up.
Johnson trying to create some space down low. Carrington takes the brunt of it. This is Conference Championship Weekend, presented by Allstate.
When your phone plan's as good as Visible, you've got to tell your people.
Great, I don't have any service.
Have you heard of Visible? Unlimited data, $25 a month. You should join now.
I don't have any service.
I'll share my hotspot.
We're data lovers 25.
I got it.
Unlimited data and hotspot. All on Verizon, America's best 5G network. It's the ultimate wireless hack for those in the know.
Thank you. I love you guys.
Tell your people. Plans starting at $25 a month. Taxes and fees included. Visible. Live in the know.
Now that I've reevaluated my benefits and savings with Voya, I'm feeling great. How's your retirement plan going?
Oh, I've been ignoring it and then hoping for the best. Come on, good retirement.
Don't just hope for a strong future, plan for one with Voya. Plan, invest, protect.
Can our Nissan Pathfinder do this?
Not that you would, but you could. The new V6-powered Nissan Pathfinder. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality.
Spring, the unofficial new year for tool people. A time to start new jobs, tackle new projects, and stock up on new tools at Harbor Freight. Whether you're a pro or just like doing things yourself, we've got the quality tools and savings to start your new year off right. So come celebrate spring savings at Harbor Freight.
Mark, okay, what you doing?
It's pretty deep. Yeah, looks like sanitation line or
Probably electric.
just had a question about the wiring inside there.
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
We'll be back, fellas.
We won't.
Introducing Mike's Hot Italian Sub from Jersey Mike's. Fresh ham, salami, and pepperoni chopped up by hand right on the grill. Forget about it. Then topped with a layer of melted provolone? Forget about it. And the regular is only $8.95? Forget about it. Wait a minute. Actually, remember about it. Because you got to try it with our chopped pepper relish before it's gone. The all-new Mike's Hot Italian Sub for a limited time only at Jersey Mike's.
CBS Tuesday, lock into an all-new action-packed NCIS night. New episodes of NCIS, NCIS Origins, and NCIS Sydney. This Tuesday, starting 8, 7 Central on CBS. Now the Capital One rewarding performance.
Wisconsin 1 of 10 from the three-point line to start the half. Carrington got it going, 7 of 8% and Rapp putting on a show. That corner, a great contest, didn't matter on this last drive. Boyd finds him. Nice little shot fake sidestep. Too much Fosters. Something I never expect Rapp to say.
You've handled a few on your trip, but the great thing about you close out full steam, that little pump fake and bite, the way they move the ball, most of that dribble drive and kick sets up the threes.
And they were dead in the water.
Trailed by as many as 15. Ball got knocked away. Blackwell retrieves it.
Aussies are very good in the water.
Swing it.
Oh, goodness.
Bielyauskas missed it. Long rebound. Out of bounds. And Wisconsin trying to make the case that Carrington was shoved, trying to get to the loose ball.
And Mara has done a pretty good job there closing out. He hasn't been the one guarding Rapp there. His activity much better.
Rapp and Bielowski had a little smile to one another coming back on defense. Well, maybe you ought to give it to me, Rapp.
Cadeau puts it upstairs. And Wisconsin was ready for it. Johnson did not have the angle.
And you didn't need that right
now. No, not at all. But what a great defensive maneuver.
Coming up on the 2-minute mark. Wisconsin up by 2 over Michigan. Boyd using the screen. Rapp, ball fake. And he traveled.
Too many guys in the kitchen there. The two bigs were in one another's way. Did you see that?
The spacing wasn't good. Two bigs right on top of each other.
What are you doing in my area? Get at this. Get your passport out of here.
Where do you go right now, Michigan? Is it a high screen and roll for Cadeau?
I think they'll go inside tomorrow with a touch. There's a little stagger left.
Hand it. Lend a board. Michigan down by 2. Under 2 minutes to go.
There he is. You got to get it to him, though.
Look to score. There you go.
Space out if you're on offense.
Watch the late try.
Turns and he takes it in. We're tied.
Utilize him. Excellent. Excellent. with that ability to find.
16 points, 8 rebounds, 5 blocks for Mara. 62-62, 90 seconds to play. Boyd creating space, kick it out, Carrington. 10 to shoot.
They're staying home on rap. Got the message.
Here's Boyd now. Shot clock is winding down. His jump shot off the rim. The box out there by McKinney.
And a good defensive possession by Michigan. Nothing in the paint on that opportunity.
1 minute to go.
Johnson trying to load up. He's there.
They missed him.
Cadeau. His jump shot hits the heel. Rebound. Controlled by Lendebourg.
Wow.
Cadeau.
How about the onions by the little guy after missing the deep one?
And Michigan is up by 3. Greg Gard will take a timeout.
Ooh, talk about a counter with some confidence.
Cadeau always under control, and that one touched every bit of the rim to put Michigan in front.
Excuse me, can I have your attention, please? Buffalo Wild Wings Pick 6 for $19.99 is the perfect meal for 2. Your choice of 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick 6 meal for 2 for $19.99. Grab a friend and head to Buffalo Wild Wings.
Our goal for our kids has always been whatever you do, do it to the best of your ability. I miss those moments in the car because it is quality time.
When it's down to one play, you want Easy Fudd to get the ball.
Sarah Benzino, Brandon Coley, Jablonski Auto Body, LLC.
What'd she call Harper?
Oh, you mean Jablonski Auto Body LLC.
We actually sold the Twins naming rights.
You know, like stadiums do. Kids are so expensive these days. Here he comes.
Oasis Breeze Tan and Spa.
If you need a tan, I'm your man. We do business with you.
Or we can look at some investment options for you.
Works for us.
The right money moves aren't as absurd as you think.
Michelle Pfeiffer and Kurt Russell star in The Madison. Academy Award nominee Taylor Sheridan's new series about love, loss, and the land that heals. The Madison, now streaming on Paramount Plus. Elliot Cadeau's three-pointer puts Michigan in front. They're just making sure they have the game clock correct. It's a 7-0 Wolverines run. They lead it 65-62.
Right here, great. Transition.
They were just looking at the clock there just to make sure that the clock rolled just a bit past when the ball went through the hoop.
I was going to say, Michigan's had more close games in this tournament than they've had all season.
It's tough for you to have admiration for a Tar Heel, but Cadeau, he's so essential to this team right now, more so than all year long.
What's admirable that he left, and he chose to go to Michigan, and the year they've had, and the impact that he has on this team, he is the go-to guy.
The clock didn't start on the inbounds, and so we're just a couple seconds with ball.
I got to answer my phone to Hubert.
So we got the word from Mike Littlewood. So they just want to get the clock all set up for the final stretch here. Michigan now leading Wisconsin by 3. Spot in the Big Ten tournament title game is on the line.
And for these games, they obviously extend the season for kids as you get to the NCAA, but they just make you mentally tougher. I mean, the crunch situations, chance to be a champion.
And look,
if you're regular season,
if you're Michigan, you've had a fantastic season no matter what happens here against Wisconsin. But I do think there is some incentive when you play a team that beats you. You've only had 2 losses all season, a chance to exercise some of those demons.
Now, you exercised 1 year ago with Vegas when you think of it, right?
Oh, well, yes, I didn't play in that first game. We came back and exercised the demons. Now, I think right now for Wisconsin, Blackwell or Boyd, they got to get a paint touch. If something's there, they can get a 2 or spray it to the core 3.
No points in over 3 minutes of action. We're down to 35 seconds left. Wisconsin is down by 3 to Michigan.
That defense has been tough of late, right? The challenge shot. Bullseye! Right in the eye. Gill contesting big time. That kid is tough-minded.
65-65. The shot clock is turned off. Michigan has the game in their hands.
Ball screen, turn the corner, eventually to the box with a touch. Or Cadeau trying to finish on his own.
10 seconds left. Laura gets a touch. Swing it outside Johnson. 6 seconds left. Cadeau. Little shake and bake. Winding down. Lendeborg. Oh, yeah! Wow. 3 tenths on the clock. The Big Ten Player of the Year delivers.
And he was tough on himself at halftime with Trace. This kid stepping up with some major onions. They were in deep trouble, bouncing the ball, and finally getting that little relocate, number 23. Boy, is that a big number in this building.
Michigan up by 3. Yaxel Lendeborg puts the Wolverines in front. 3 tenths of a second remaining.
And guys, what's impressive, Lendeborg has not really been involved, had no rhythm, had not really taken a shot, maybe in the last 10 minutes for Michigan, but to step up with the game on the line, to have the confidence, the grit, to be able to shoot it with confidence, that's why he's the Big Ten Player of the Year.
They're going to add a tenth of a second, so now 0.4 on the clock.
He just moved the Bigs a little slow, but challenging out there. Biliauskas with that cover, a little bit tardy, but consummate all-around player.
And what can Wisconsin do with 0.4?
It's going to be tough. I mean, to be able to catch and shoot in 0.4 seconds, I mean, it's almost impossible.
Well, this is the ultimate, right? 0.3. I would be big on the ball. Mara just negates he blocks out the skyline of Chicago. You can't see.
And Wisconsin needs a complete miracle to send this game into overtime. Boyd, 3-quarter court, and it's over. Michigan tested once again, and they pass with flying colors. The Wolverines advance to the Big Ten Tournament Championship game, 68-65. The win over Wisconsin with Yaxel Lendeborg hitting the big shot in the big moment. He ended the first half with a 3-pointer, and he ends the game with a 3-pointer to put Michigan into the title game.
A lot of answers. Cadeau, we talked about his ability to run the team. Yaxel always plays within the system.
And I like for Michigan, winning ugly, winning different ways, building that muscle, which helps you in the NCAA tournament in those tough, close games down the stretch.
68-65, the final, the #1 seed in the Big Ten, and the defending tournament champions will have a chance to retain that title. We'll have it for you here on CBS. Purdue and UCLA is coming up. The second semifinal from Chicago to see who will match up with the Wolverines. Mara goes for 16, Cadeau 15, and Lendeborg 12 points, including the game-winning 3 for the Michigan Wolverines. Send it over to Tracy.
Well, thanks a lot. And Yaxel, 2 of the biggest shots of the game. You told me at halftime that these last 2 games you haven't played your best. What gave you the confidence to take that shot?
Well, my team, the ultimate belief in me, honestly. They strive for me to make plays like that. I live for those moments, man. I've always dreamed of hitting a shot like that. So today was my moment to finally come.
You look around at this team, it wasn't easy to get that win. How about the way they were able to hold off Wisconsin with the barrage of threes they had?
It's all about composure. You know, we talk about how